Hello once again, audience, and welcome back to MNC Gaming and DomiNations. How to build your war base. This is part 3, buildings that go pew pew. We are going to be covering all of the buildings that go pew pew, even though some of them don't make that noise in particular. So away we go. Part 1, we covered spacing. Part 2, we covered how to utilize your road network and why you should. Check those out if you haven't already. So, buildings that go pew pew, which ones are they? We've got a mortar tower, we've got a redoubt tower, we've got a tower, and of course a cannon tower. And let's not forget the stronghold. Level 3 stronghold does the same amount of damage as a global aged mortar. I'll repeat that one more time. A level 3 stronghold does as much damage as a global aged mortar. So, use it. You're going to find that there's 2 primary types of compartments. Let's walk through those just very, very quickly. These are the compartments right here. Spacing is extremely important, and the reason that we use that spacing and that type of a compartment is in order to protect that mortar. So, what is the purpose of the buildings that go pew pew? They're either the first or the second line of defense between your opponent getting to your town center. That is their goal. That's where they want to be. So, they're going to be out front here, or they're going to be one back. That makes sense? First or second line of defense between your opponent and the town center. Now, a little bit more about this compartment here. This protects that mortar, which is going to be one of your hardest hitting defensive buildings in this game. It is only ousted by, of course, your stronghold. So, you want to protect it from any sort of cannon on all sides, or as many sides as possible. You want people to either be standing on caltrops or traps, or you want it fortified and protected by walls. So you'll note that I've got that 5 spacing that we talked about before between the wall and the mortar. And the mortar has such a range that it's able to actually nail whoever comes over to it. To protect your mortar, because mortars need protecting on the short range, that little tight circle there. Anything in there won't get hit. Heavies that get close in there, they do take them out at a fairly consistent rate. You want to protect them with towers and cannon towers. Specifically cannon towers, though. You want cannon towers to protect your mortars as best as possible. Your cannon towers are slow shooting but hard hitting. That's where they're best suited. You want them in there to actually nail stuff that gets close to your mortar. It goes, but duh! Nails one of those guys in the face and says, stay away from my mortar tower. The next building. Your tower? That sounds lame, but we'll go with it. The tower, spread them out. They've got a decent amount of range. The advantage to them, they have the capability to actually hit siege units. Those are your bombards, cannons, artillery, howitzers, field howitzers. So it has a range enough that these towers hit those things when they come to hit it. They hit air units as well. Likely, if you're watching this, you're not there yet, but that is important. They hit air units, so keep those bad boys upgraded. Spread them around in order to actually peg off troops. That is the idea. Your second type of compartment that is fairly popular is over here. It's a two-side protected. So, that's to mean you've got a space of 5 from there to there. Space of 5 from there to there. It is protected by cannon tower. Your last type that I love this tower. This is one of my favorite towers when it is properly utilized. It chews through troops like you would not believe. This is your redoubt tower. It is one of the things that you want to put as that first line of defense, second line of defense. Mind you, they're all there, aren't they? Redoubt towers are best utilized when you're able to suck troops close to it. How do you suck troops in? By putting a spawning building in behind. So as soon as those shooters go to attack the units that are in behind here, they get nice and tucked up really close. Or alternatively, if somebody was to choose to drop all their units there, they would get chewed up by that redoubt tower. Use them properly. They are a very important building. I like them. Use them. Use them well. So again, to recap, your mortar towers, hardest hitting. You want them as well fortified as possible. They're going to be your second line of defense. First line of defense is going to be your tower or your redoubt towers. Those are the two there. Protect your mortar towers with your cannon towers. And there you have it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. The other thing that you need to pay attention to, though, I didn't mention it before, and I likely should have. How far do things shoot? You need to see and pay attention to how far things shoot. The reason that is vital is because you want to cover all aspects of your base. You want to have a good enough spread that your opponent is hit no matter where they are. They have a fair amount of opposition to get from the outside of your base to the inside of your base to the town center. I hope that was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys again in a couple of days. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to pound that like and subscribe button down below. And as always, keep your sticks on the ice. Have a good time.